One day, Thomas was at the quayside of a small village. Fish were being loaded onto his cars. The work took a long time. The fishermen were using old equipment, and Thomas was worried. Thomas was rudely interrupted. His driver and fireman laughed. He was glad when they were speeding along the beautiful coastal run. Then they saw a man waving a red flag. "High tides are damaging the track," reported the man. "I marked the spot. We'll go and inspect," said the driver. "It will be dangerous for heavy engines like Henry," agreed the driver, "but for Thomas, it's safe enough. The conductor left a red oil lamp by the damaged truck to warn engines." Henry was waiting for Thomas's cars. Replied Thomas. Thomas's driver and fireman were in the yardmaster's office when they heard Henry's whistle. He was steaming out of the station with his long, heavy train called the Flying Kipper. "What route is Henry taking tonight?" asked the driver. "The coastal run is the quickest." "But I told you," gasped the driver, "that's dangerous for a big engine like Henry." The yardmaster quickly phoned the signalman. Henry roared past the signal box. The signalman couldn't hear the warning. By the time he did, Henry was far away in a cloud of steam. But when Henry reached the coastal track, his hopes for a fast run were dashed. Fog floated everywhere. Cried Henry, nor could his driver. And when he could, it was too late. As soon as the tide was high enough, Henry was craned out of the water. When Henry arrived at the docks, Cranky the Crane looked down on him. But there was worse to come. "Look, they caught all this fish and a green whale, too." "It's not a whale, it's a monster." Henry was most upset. Thomas now felt sorry for Henry. "And Henry did," replied Henry happily.